Vince Carter's are bowing to the pressure because at first he said he felt that it would be a slight to the fans who voted him in if he stepped aside. But here is a last-second decision, and Jordan will be the starter.
Allen Iverson wanted to do it first. Tracy McGrady was the next one to step up and offer to do it. Vince Carter.
Nightmare for any coach.
Tracy McGrady. McGrady from downtown. Tracy comes in leading the NBA, averaging better than 30 points. The East has opened up one for its first 7. Steal by O'Neal. Iverson behind the back. McGrady was looking for a foul call. Nice pass by Iverson, the West 8. Iverson. Wallace drew the double. You pick that up right away. It's about 5:45 a.m. in Shanghai. Oh, Wallace is fouled. Nice pass. Allen Iverson has opened up here as a playmaker.
Going right, but knowing somebody's back there left. He finds Ben Wallace, and then Kobe trying to get it from behind commits the foul.
We have participatory fans here in Atlanta. The Jason Kidd of the New Jersey Nets, Brad Miller of the Indiana Pacers have checked in. What a move by Iverson to set it up for Miller. Brad Miller. Iverson met by Nash. Iverson, yes.
Well, let's go back to Brad Miller for a second. When we think about free agents at the end of the season, the first two names become Duncan and Kidd.
For Jason Kidd, and they're matched up against each other. O'Neal not able to handle the lob pass. And Cheryl Miller, along with a star-studded crowd, including Denzel Washington, Hall of Fame. You recall the altercation they had last season. Fortunately for Miller, Shaq whiffed on the punch.
Yeah, it was the altercation that almost led to the decapitation.
Yes.
Whatever that word is.
Decapitation.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, the Czar. Oh, Jordan missed the stuff. Bob Iverson fields it, gets it back to Kidd. Miller is fouled. Hacked by Nowitzki.
Well, they've got to remember now, when they throw lobs and lead passes, everybody might be
how few are completed, particularly when you're not playing with those guys on a regular basis and have timing down.
It's Iverson. Oh, and he blows the layup. Iverson again.
To be all about Michael Jordan, but as Allen Iverson goes to the basket and finishes, but that's what everybody wants. They want this to be about Michael.
McGrady from Iverson.
I really like how Iverson's playing in this game. He's making his teammates better. He's bringing the second defender to him, creating easy opportunities for his teammates.
Takes to the basket and still shows you, Jeff, that he does remember how to score the basketball.
The game is tied at 58. And the foul on Iverson.
Allen Iverson gets out in front quickly as Jason Kidd pitches the ball ahead. Then it's just a matter of him finding the seam and his great ability to finish by reversing it on the other side.
How about the statement yesterday by Jason Kidd? He becomes a free agent July 1st. He's been ducking the issue, but yesterday, although under the salary cap after the season.
You know what's hard to do?
Iverson, yes. That's a 3 for Iverson. Allen Iverson, the most valuable player of the NBA All-Star Game 2 years ago.
Very honorable person. He's good for the game. I'm glad he's here.
How talented do you think he can eventually be?
Very talented. He has a lot of great
setup from Allen Iverson.
He's not a household name, but he runs the floor extremely well in transition. Him and Jermaine O'Neal can.
So now you have a 7'1", 320, 40, 60 pounds, taking it, dropping it on the floor.
102.
Allen Iverson makes more tough shots, fading away, falling back, off balance after taking steps to split through defenders.
Jermaine O'Neal, who spent 4 years with Portland, bypassed college, became the youngest player. Craig.
Well, Marv, it is Michael Jordan's night, but a couple of players on the East bench not happy, not getting any playing time.
Only 10 minutes.
Jonas Ilgauskas, 4 minutes. I was concerned whether it was the knee brace.
Nowitzki, 22 for Iverson. Francis, yes. 118-112. The East with the...
I actually thought maybe Allen might try to bank it off the glass from that particular angle there, but instead he's so used to playing it straight in, he went back to his strength.
Game tied at 122. Bryant for O'Neal. And Brady leading the way for the East with 25. Iverson 24. Garnett with the 26. At the line, hit the first game in the history of All-Star competition. It's
The other end.
Allen Iverson, the MVP of the All-Star game 2 years ago, making a strong bid here tonight.
You mentioned the overall game he had been playing while Michael was on the floor. Now Michael goes to the bench. Allen Iverson decides he may have to be the one to be the scorer out there for the East.
Finisher because he can take the hit and still get it up on the...
Has been a huge factor here for the Western Conference. He fakes with the left, sticks it in there, and now picks his pocket.
Overtime game and All-Star play.
I think a great ending right now would be if they got the ball into Kobe Bryant. He was matched up with Michael Jordan. One-on-one, you're going to see the next Michael Jordan, okay, having an opportunity to steal this game from the Michael Jordan.
I've got to go to Duncan against McGrady or Garnett against...
The West takes a timeout. Michael Jordan, not able to hit the game winner at the end of regulation, has just given the East a 2-point lead.
Timeout so they could advance and take a last shot on Jordan's miss. Here they inbounded the ball instead of taking the timeout. Now it's in the backcourt with no timeouts left and only 3 seconds to go.
Ready to call it a day.
Had a lot of minutes. Michael with 30.
And it's over. Vince Carter certainly went to work on him. First steps through to get some space and then shoots it right up over the top of him there. And then they go right back again into the post, clear the side of the floor. They got the other high man, Duncan, up top. Step back. He's got a lot of room to look over the top of Vince Carter and hits it.
Hit the free throw, so the West up 151-143. 34 points for Iverson, along with 7 assists. 5 rebounds, 7 of 8 at the line. He had that huge game 2 years ago. Certainly one of the better All-Star games. I put this one right alongside it, with the East coming from behind to beat the West. Sparked by Iverson and Marbury. 45.
Kevin, there are a lot of things we can talk about in the wake of a game like this, but strictly from a personal standpoint.